Oh, so Chaitanya Mangala. We hear Chaitanya Charitamrita. It's the most known one written by Srila Kaviraj, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And the katha that we are reading every day in Harinam Seva is Chaitanya Bhagavata. That's by Sri Vrindavan Das Thakura. And this is Chaitanya Mangala by Lochan Das Thakura. We will know in preface, and as we read this book, we will know the differences between these three books. There are no major differences. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami's Chaitanya Charitamrita is blended with tattva, the philosophy, along with the pastimes. So very authoritative one because of that strong presence of tattva. That's Chaitanya Charitamrita. That's where all the tattva, the Gaura tattva and the Pancha tattva, everything is described in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So philosophy plus pastimes is Chaitanya Charitamrita. And what's the difference between Chaitanya Mangala and Chaitanya Bhagavata? We will know here in the preface. Mahanadi Swami, he translated this book, so he is going to explain us. We can go ahead, start reading. Yes, any one of you may please go ahead, start reading. Chaitanya Mangala.
Hare Krishna.
Hari Hari.
Chaitanya Mangala. Lochana Dasa was born in 1520 AD in Kograma within Guru Mandala.
Gaura
Mandala, West Bengal. He was a disciple of Sri Narahari Sarkara Thakura, an intimate eternal associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Did we hear that name anywhere? Narahari Sarkara? Bhakti Ratnakara. Bhakti Ratnakara, right? He wrote that. Yeah, Narahari Chakravarti Thakura. Yes, please.
Yeah, one day in 1537 AD, following his guru's order, Lochana Dasa sat on a stone slab under a badari tree and started writing the Chaitanya Mangala on a piece of bark.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Look at the very starting. One day, following his guru's order, the life of a disciple. This is what the life of the disciple is. Disciple just lives to follow guru's order. That's the greatest privilege. Yes, please. Yeah, please continue.
Since Vrindavana Dasa Thakura had already written a book entitled Chaitanya Mangala, the leading devotees in Vrindavana, Sri Raghunatha Dasa Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, Kasiswara Pandita, Pandita Haridasa Goswami, and Anantacharya met to resolve the problem. They decided that henceforth Vrindavana Dasa's book would be called Chaitanya Bhagavata, and Lochana Dasa Thakur's book would remain as Chaitanya Mangala.
So that's the difference. The names were switched. First, when Lochan Das Thakura wrote, the title was Chaitanya Mangala because there were two titles, Chaitanya Mangala. That's why all the Goswamis, they got together and they authorized the change in the title to this book, Lochan Das Thakura's book, remained as Chaitanya Mangala, and Vrindavan Das Thakura's book that was written later was changed to Chaitanya Bhagavata. And what is the difference between these two? That also we will hear. Yes, please. Continue.
In the history and literature of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Dr. S. Das, a disciple of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura, says Lochana Das does not claim to be a doctor of theology. He was a musician like his preceptor, Narahari Thakura. He made music and dedicated his preeminent musical abilities toward serving one mission. Lochana Dasa did not compose this beautiful narrative, narrative poem, Chaitanya Mangala, to thrust abstract philosophy and labyrinth doctrine down the people's throat. Rather, he wanted to impress the divine character of Sri Chaitanya on the popular mind and thereby arouse its religious sensibilities.
Yeah, so the tone of this book will be a little different from Chaitanya Charitamrita also. Chaitanya Charitamrita will sound authentic because of the tattva and philosophy it is presenting. But Chaitanya Mangala, this Chaitanya Mangala, will sound more poetic, more sweet, and as the author mentioned, as Mahanidhi Swami mentioned here, religious sensibilities. It generates the feelings towards Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in a more natural way because of the poetic flow that it is presented in. Yes, please. And somebody else can read this one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, please go ahead. Go ahead, Mataji. And after that, whoever was that Prabhu, please do the next one. Yes, go ahead.
From here, right, Mataji? Chaitanya.
In Vaishnava Abhidhana.
Okay. In Vaishnava Abhidhana, Haridasa Dasa, a famous Gaudiya Vaishnava historian, describes Chaitanya Mangala. Lochandasa based his Chaitanya Mangala on Murari Gupta's authorized Sanskrit biography of Lord Chaitanya entitled Sri Krishna Chaitanya Charita. Chaitanya Mangala is written in simple, beautiful language and it can be sung in various beautiful ragas.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Where did Lochandas Thakura get his content? The content of this book, the facts and the pastimes, the content of this book is from the diary of Murari Gupta. Murari Gupta was an associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he witnessed all the pastimes. He wrote in his diary, but that's in Sanskrit. So that is the basis. Sri Murari Gupta's diary, that's biography, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Charita. From Sri Krishna Chaitanya Charita of Murari Gupta, Lochanadas Thakura, he got the content for this Chaitanya Mangala. And as is said here, we are reading it like a book in English, but Bengalis, they sing the whole book like a song in different ragas. Like, Bhagavad Gita, when all the slokas are recited, they can be recited in different tunes, right? So singing the song of God, Bhagavad Gita, that's basically a song like that. Chaitanya Mangala is also a song. Yeah, yes, please continue.
Chaitanya Mangala is a Rasatmaka Shastra, book full of rasa, and Chaitanya Bhagavata is a Varnanatmaka Shastra, a book full of descriptions. In some cases, Lochandasa's poetic expression surpasses that of Vrindavan Das Thakura.
So that's the difference, between Chaitanya Mangala and Chaitanya Bhagavata. Because this is so not only melodious, but is also full of rasa, mellows, and that's why it can invoke the feelings for Chaitanya quicker when compared to the Chaitanya Bhagavata. Bhagavata is more of descriptive. And this is what we are reading in Harinam Seva every day in the morning, description of Lord Chaitanya's Charita, life story. Yeah. Yes, please. Next paragraph.
Readers should not confuse Lochandas Thakura's authentic and authorized book, Chaitanya Mangala, with another book of the same title written by Jayananda. Jayananda's book has many strange descriptions of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Among the society of Vaishnavas, Jayananda's book is not loved, appreciated, or widely read. In fact, Bhakti Ratnakara does not even mention or refer to his book. Jayananda did not show any talent in composing. His writing is incoherent and sloppy. Shall I continue, Math?
Maybe, yeah. And somebody else wanted to read, right? Who was that, please? Prabhu?
Hare Krishna, Mother.
Acharya Sevak Prabhu. Yes, please. Thank you, Mataji. Now we may continue.
To produce this English translation of Sri Chaitanya Mangala, we used a 1929 Bengali edition published by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura at the Bagbazar, Calcutta office of the Gaudiya Matha. Between 1920 and 1936, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura printed many important books including Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavata, Chaitanya Mangala Brahma Samhita, Upadesamrita, Prema Bhakti Chandrika, and Bhakti Sandarbha.
All those, see, just hearing the words themselves are purifying. See, the whole day, starting from the morning after we did the Harinam. Did we get to hear these words at all? Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Bhagavata, Chaitanya Mangala, Brahma Samhita, Upadesamrita, Prema Bhakti Chandrika, Bhakti Sandarbha. Just the words are purifying. It brings us to our senses. Yes, please.
Srila Prabhupada strictly followed the example and teachings of his spiritual master Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura through his Bhakti Vedanta Book Trust. Srila Prabhupada published almost all the same books as his Guru Maharaj. Personified, Srila Prabhupada has inspired the BBT to publish an English translation of Sri Jiva Goswami's Sandarbhas. Similarly, Sri Prabhupada has inspired us to publish this English edition of Sri Chaitanya Mangala. We hope that our Guru Maharaj Srila Prabhupada, our Param Guru Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura, and all the devotees will be pleased with our efforts.
That's by His Holiness Mahanid Swami. And now, thank you, Prabhu. Now, so this Chaitanya Mangala is divided into khandas. Khandas. Chaitanya Charitamrita was more like Leela, Adi Leela, Madhya Leela, Antya Leela, right? So this is divided into khanda. Khanda itself means a division. Sutra khanda. And this Sutra khanda. Okay. Somebody else wanna read? Chapter 1, Prayers of Invocation.
Can I go, Mataji?
Nitai Gomani Prabhu and then Harinama.
Okay.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. All glories to Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the crest jewel of all sannyasis. In Kali Yuga, he appears in his complete form to give the priceless jewel of love or Godhead to the surrendered souls. The Lord delivers the devotees and satisfies them with the rare gift of prerna bhakti, pure love of God.
Prema Bhakti. I think the spelling, Prabhu. Yeah.
Okay.
Prema Bhakti.
Yeah, Prema Bhakti, pure love of God. But roaring like a thunderbolt, he crushes the atheist of the world to dust.
Isn't that so beautiful? What is he giving to us? Such a delicate and such a delicate, subtle and gentle prema bhakti. That's pure love of God. Simultaneously, he roars like a thunderbolt and crushes the atheists of the world to dust. This reminds us of that saying, a pure devotee can be like a thunderbolt. Hard like a thunderbolt, soft like a petal of lotus flower. And this reminds us of Srila Prabhupada, how soft he can be when it comes to the dealings with the devotees and presenting Krishna, and how like a thunderbolt, clearly, can he be when to crush impersonalism. Yes, so Gauranga Mahaprabhu was like that, both like a thunderbolt, crushing the atheist who denies the presence of the Lord, but at the same time, simultaneously being so soft and giving the love of Godhead. Dear devotees, can you think of somebody, an incarnation of the Lord, that was doing these two things simultaneously?
Narsingadev.
Narsingadev. Yes. How he tears open Hiranyakashipu and then gently licks Prahlada with Vatsalya Rasa. Yes, Prabhu, please go ahead.
I pray to Sri Vigna Nasana, Lord Ganesha, who has the body of a huge elephant with one tusk. He brings success in all endeavors. All glories to Lord Ganesha, the son of Parvati Devi. With folded hands, I pray to Lord Shiva and Parvati. Let us all fall at their feet, offering our respects. Lord Vishnu is the only master of the three worlds. Lord Shiva and Parvati can award anyone the boon of Vishnu Bhakti.
Isn't that beautiful? How all the demigods are synchronizing, fitting very well in giving us the Vishnu Bhakti. Here, Lord Ganesha is Vignanashana. And how is he getting this power? Vignanashana, he is in this Vaishnava literature and we are offering him his pranams. And can anybody say where Lord Ganesha is getting his power to be Vignanashana? In Sri Brahma Samhita?
Lord Nrsimhadev.
Lord Nrsimha, yeah. In Sri Brahma Samhita, when we recite the Brahma Samhita, we have heard it many times. But when we look at the translation and when we understand what we are reciting, this is all about the creation, description of the creation starting from the very beginning, and also about all the demigods. And that's where about Lord Ganesha also comes. Yat pada pallava yugam vinidaya kumbha Dvandve pranama samaye sa ganadhiraja Vignan vihantu malamasya jagatrayasya Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. And of course Lord Shiva and Parvati. Parvati Devi is Yogamaya, Lord Shiva, Vaishnavanam Yada Shambhu Gopishwar Mahadeva. So offering respects to all those personalities. Yes, Prabhu, please continue.
I pray that Goddess Saraswati will play on my lips so that they will glorify Gaur Hari, who is as yet unknown in the three worlds. May the wonderful topics of the golden-hued Lord of Saraswati flow from my mouth.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. And anybody else want to continue? I humbly beg that.
I can continue.
Oh, yeah, yes, sorry, Prabhu, please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Mataji. I humbly beg the demigods and all my superiors that nothing will obstruct my attempt to glorify Lord Gaurahari. Let me not ask for the boon of wealth, for I am fallen and sinful. But please allow me to complete this book without any difficulty. Let me glorify the pure devotees of Lord Vishnu and the most fortunate Mahabhagavatas. These exalted devotees purify the world with their divine qualities. They are merciful to all and everyone loves them. Such devotees are the most auspicious personalities in the world. I am totally unqualified person, incapable of telling right from left, yet I am trying to catch the sky with my hands like a blind man trying to see a Chintamani gem on a nearby mountain. I don't know what the result will be. Beautiful.
Thank you. Beautiful. Isn't that so, Prabhu?
Yes.
These acharyas. Yeah, this reminds us of what Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Their dainya is so beautiful, so beautiful. I'm a totally unqualified person, incapable of telling right from left. Yet, I'm trying to catch the sky with my hands, like a blind man trying to see a Chintamani gem on a nearby mountain. I don't know what the result will be. So, unqualified person, the sky, hands cannot reach the sky. Blind man cannot see the Chintamani gem. Those are the rules of the material world. But in the spiritual realm, on the spiritual platform, Mukham karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim. A dumb man can speak, a lame man can cross over the mountain. Yat kripatam aham vande Shri Guru Deenatharinam. So we will pause here, dear devotees. If there is anything that you want
There
to
is a lot
watch.
of humility in this last paragraph.
Yeah, Prabhu, they're all, they are filled with this, Prabhu.
Yes.
They are naturally like that, Prabhu. They are naturally like that. And that is our parampara, our acharyas. And when we pause and contemplate and worship their quality, that is acharya upasana. Upasana is worship. Worship of the acharyas in any way and every way possible, including the Shabda Brahman, starting from the Shabda Brahman, the Vani that comes from them, and their instructions, their mood, and very common is this Dainya Bhava. Dainya is one of the elements of Sharanagati. So these are the treasure houses, our treasure houses, these acharyas. So worshipping the acharyas in any way and every way possible. So we can imbibe their mood and live their instructions, get the strength from them, and they give us Krishna. Amidai tava pache pache. Krishna se tomara. Krishna dite paro. Amidai tava pache pache. So that's Acharya Upasana. That's the whole purpose. Yes, Prabhu. We'll pause here, dear devotees. And we'll meet next Wednesday, unless you have something to